Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amir Aiman bin Amir Rizal. Today I and my friend who would like to present about food law and regulation in Malaysia. Okay, food law in Malaysia, we have three food law. First, Food Act 1983. Second, Food Regulation 1985. And third, Food Hygiene Regulation 2009. Okay. Next, state local regulation. Okay, first, Local Government Act 1976, Food Handler by Law 1993, and Food Established by Law 1993. Okay, for food handler and food established, it from district council. Means maksudnya setiap daripada majlis daerah tu dia ada macam majlis daerah Selayang, Sepang maksudnya satu Malaysia tu semua ada under food law in Malaysia. National, State and Local Regulation, Food Safety and Quality Division, Ministry of Health, Bahagian Keselamatan dan Kualiti Makanan, Kementerian Kesihatan Malaysia. Okay, for the objective, strengthen the planning and implementation about food safety, mengukuh, merancang dan melaksanakan tentang keselamatan makanan. Maksud dia apa-apa tentang program tentang keselamatan makanan under BKKM. Okay, next, protecting the public against health hazards and from in the preparation, sale, consumption, food and facilitating food trade. Maksud dia akan melindungi kita sebagai pengguna orang ramai daripada bahaya kesihatan. Maksudnya contoh kalau ada kes keracunan makanan, dia akan siasatlah under BKKM. Penipuan dalam penyediaan makanan, penjualan dan penggunaan makanan dan memudahkan perdagangan makanan. Contohnya kalau import, ekspor makanan dari luar negara, under kita kena under BKKM juga. Okay, next, monitoring and evaluated of FSQ program. Maksud dia akan membuat pemantauan dan penilaian program under FSQ. Contohnya kalau program under food safety macam JMP, mesti kalau kita nak bagi top.
Good afternoon, my name is Sazwan Afiq bin Muhammad Azri, and I will be presenting about the International Codex Alimentarius and ISO. So what is Codex Alimentarius? Codex Alimentarius is a set of international food safety standards, regulations, policy, and procedures that contribute to the safety, quality, and fairness of the global food trade. Now, what is the purpose of Codex Alimentarius? It has three purposes, which is the first one, to protect and ensure the health buyer. The second one is to ensure ethical food trade policy. And last but not least, to control and promote the development and implementations of food definitions, as well as requirements in order to support through their cooperations. And as a result, this will make the international trade easier. Now let's talk about what is the scope of Codex Alimentarius. It is suggested that the codex eventually include all of the main foods, whether processed, semi-processed, or raw, for immediate sales to the consumers or where appropriate for manufacturing purpose. The second one is the codex should specifically address the entire range of food additive and contaminations, even though these massively complicated issues affect nearly all processed food, as well as a growing amount of raw foods. And last but not least, most of the countries handle food hygiene rules individually of the food standards on which they are based. On the other hand, international food centralization projects are having the primary goal of assisting developing countries in this sector. Let's look at the next slides. International Codex Alimentarius ISO. So what is International Organizations for Standardizations? It is a non-governmental international groups with 164 national standards bodies of member. Now, ISO develops documents that contain requirements, specifications, guidelines, or characteristics that can be used continuously to guarantee that materials, products, process, and service are suitable for the intended use. Now let's look at these tables, which is ISO 22000. It is a food safety management system, and it apply to any organizations along the food supply chains. The second one is it increase the customer trust in the product. And last but not least, it is becoming increasingly important as customer requests safe food and food process demand safe ingredients from their suppliers. Let's look at the next table, which is ISO 9001, which is quality management. Now, it is a company that use the world most widely identify the quality management standards benefit from greater staff morals, improved customer retentions, and healthier revenue. Not only that, in the world of quality management system, the standard known as ISO 9001 is by far the most popular and well-recognized options. And other than that, regardless of the size of your firm or industry in which it works, the ISO 9001 certification is your best option for proving that your company can consistently provide high quality goods and service while also satisfying the requirements set out by customer and regulators. Now let's look at the last slides, which is ISO 14001 and ISO 45001. Now let's talk about ISO 14001. ISO 14001 is a certification that guides in lowering waste management costs and demonstrating your commitment to preserving the environment. Now, not only that, but ISO 14001 is a good option for companies that want to comply with environmental regulations while also improving their efforts to be environmentally responsible as a company. Now, co- the second one is the Environmental Management System standard that is adopted on a global scale with the greatest frequency. Last but not least, ISO 14001 capable of mitigating the negative effects that its operations have on the environment. Now let's look at the ISO 45001. It is an occupational health and safety management. The above certification standards include your company with a solutions for a better identifying potential hazards, as well as improving employee safety and lowering costs. Now, ISO 45001 empower companies to manage OHS risk and as a result avoid work-related accidents and illness among workers, as well as providing a safe and healthy place of employment. Not only that, but these standards is designed to be used by any business, regardless of its size or the kind of works that it does, and it may be included into health and safety programs such as those that focus on wellness and well-being of workers. That is all from me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Ashik bin Tukiman. I would like to present about regulatory agency the WTO. The WTO or the organ or the World Trade Organization is the only global international organization dealing with the rule of trade between nations. At its heart are the WTO agreement negotiated and signed by the whole of the world trading nations and ratified in their parliaments. The goal is to ensure that trade flows as smoothly, predictably, and freely as possible. So, what is the WTO do? All major decisions are made by the WTO member government, either by minister and or by their ambassador or delegates. So, as your information, WTO ni didorong oleh negara anggotanya kerana dia tak dapat nak berfungsi tanpa sekretariatnya untuk menyelaras aktiviti. Terdapat lebih daripada 600 kaki tangan dan terdapat ahli pakar iaitu peguam, ahli ekonomi, ahli statistik dan pakar komunikasi dalam membantu ahli WTO setiap hari untuk memastikan rundingan berjalan dengan lancar dan peraturan perdagangan antarabangsa digunakan dengan betul dan dikuatkuasakan. For the next, what is WTO stand for? The WTO agreement are litigated and complex because they are legal texts covering in wide range of activities, but certain simple, fundamental principles run throughout all of these documents and form the foundation of the multilateral trading system. For the overview, the primary purpose of the WTO is to open trade for the benefit of all. That's all for me. Thank you.
Consumer Protection Act. Malaysian Consumer Protection Act 1999. An act which came into effect 1st October 1999 is to provide protection for consumer. The act prohibits misleading and descriptive conduct, false reputation, unfair practice, which is capable of leading consumer into errors. It also provides for unfair contract terms and for offences in relation to this prevention. Okey, Malaysian Consumer Protection Act berkuat kuasa pada 1 Oktober 1999. Tujuannya hanya satu saja, hanya untuk memberi perlindungan kepada pengguna. Okey, dalam akta ini ia melarang melakukan perkara yang mengelirukan pengguna, memperdaya pengguna dan melakukan amalan yang tidak adil kepada pengguna. Dalam akta ini juga ia memberi. Okay, next, consumer right in Malaysia. We have 8 consumer right in Malaysia. First, get basic need, hak mendapat keperluan asas. Contohnya, makanan, pakaian, tempat tinggal. Okay, yang kedua, obtain information, hak mendapatkan maklumat. Contohnya, kalau maklumat kita nak tahu makanan itu selamat atau tidak, kita berhak untuk tahu makanan itu selamat atau tidak. Okay, yang ketiga, get safe good and service, hak mendapatkan keperluan barangan dan perkhidmatan yang selamat. Yang keempat, make a choice, hak membuat pilihan. Yang kelima, voicing an opinion, kita berhak untuk menyuarakan pendapat kita, apa yang kita rasa. Yang keenam, get compensation, kita berhak mendapat ganti rugi. Contohnya, kalau apa-apa berlaku kepada kita, kita berhak mendapat ganti rugi. Okay, yang 7, get consumer education, hak mendapat pendidikan pengguna. And last sekali, 8, life in healthy and safety environment.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Mahathir bin Muhammad Zain. Today, I would like to present our last topic, which is other national food safety related organization. Okay, first, what is food safety organization? Okay, food safety organization is work to prevent foodborne illness by managing and coordinating food production, processing, and preparation. They do this through inspection, education, training, research, and public health initiatives. Food safety is non-negotiable, so to ensure that each and every edible item is safe for consumption, food safety organizations will constitute their conduct inspection program at processing plant to check if food safety standards are being followed. Their main goal is to protect and promote public health by ensuring national food safety measures are in place. Okay, we go to the next. Okay, there are 4 other national food safety related organizations that I want to share to you. Okay, first is USDA. Okay, what is USDA? Okay, USDA is the US Department of Agriculture. Was founded by Abraham Lincoln in 1862. It now has 29 government agencies handling food safety, inspection, rural economic development. Okay, number 2, U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Okay, the United States Food and Drug Administration is one of the government agencies of the health department. It look after tobacco products, dietary supplements, medicine, and drugs as part of its aim to promote and protect public health. And number 3, Center for Disease Control and Prevention. Center for Disease Control and Prevention, like CDC, is a federal government agency under the department. Um, it's health and human service. As the name suggests, CDC is responsible for protecting public health by formulating guidelines on disease control and prevention. And last, World Health Organization collaboration. Okay, World Health Organization is one of a way of partner of Center for Disease Control and Prevention. They work together to identify and combat the various diseases around the world and conduct research related to public health and provide assistance for outbreak investigation and building laboratory. That's all for me. That's all from us. Thank you.